Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Vampire Survivors run, and today I'm gonna be playing the most busted character by far, Beaniiman, and her ability is the most busted thing in the game, that's why she's broken. Ignores weapon cooldowns, already insane, weapon fire at a fixed interval when moving, and her starting weapon, which isn't really that insane, but still, let's read it, generates freezing static projectiles with a chance to explode, ignores speed. That is this character. We're gonna go with 3 weapons, and we're gonna only use some specific weapons here, and you're gonna see this is by far the most busted. I haven't modified anything, I haven't changed anything, we don't even need anything. So, freezing enemies generates explosion. Origins are easier to find is the one choice, or the other one, which we're gonna start with right now. The listed weapons get +1 amount, the character's main weapon gets +3 amount instead. So this is my weapon. Whenever I move, I set up those little, icicle things on the ground. And now for what weapons we're gonna go, definitely none of these. Her starting stats is that she gets 10 more rerolls than the rest. So we're gonna start rolling through here to find what we want to find. Garlic, Glock lances, all of these are a no. We definitely don't want any of these. We want some very, very, very specific stuff. And those things that we want is Candelabra door. What am I talking about? First of all, let's get the crown. We're gonna get the crown, we're gonna get the clover too. These two are very important to get, so let's get the crown for now. XP gain. Now the weapons, as I said, is Laurel is 1, and how this character works is every time we move, we cast one of our spells. So right now I'm either casting the what is this called? I just got it. The Laurel. I'm either casting Laurel or I'm casting the clones. That's how this character works. Let's go with Clover. So what that means is that every single time this blink happens, you see she's like dancing and blinking like toof, toof, toof. Every time this happens, one of the spells we have is gonna get cast. That's why we want to have only 3 spells and not like 6 of them, because it's gonna rotate through. Mirage robe effect lasts 1 second longer. Yes, why not? Let's continue with that. And in general, the plan is to pretty much pick up all the passives and everything we want, and then get the spells we care about. We're gonna go with Clover again. Luck is very important for this build, because in case you could guess what weapon actually has a huge cooldown and is extremely, extremely powerful, well, if your guess was first of all, let's go XP gain. If your guess was pentagram, then you guessed correct. This character is just going to be a pentagram character, but it's very important for us to have everything set up in a way so we can, use the pentagram well. So let's go Clover, chance to get lucky 10%. So for example, if I got the garlic, which was a choice there, if I got the garlic with this character, once in a while she would be casting nothing. Right, I have tested this a bit, and or maybe if, for example, I get King Bible, once in a while she's going to be casting the books, and you can have 2 or 3 and 4 stacks of books going around. Effect lasts 1 second longer, base damage is up by 10. Let's have that going too. I see some books over there, not books, these plants or whatever, trying to get them. And as you can see, do you see we're really resetting the shield again and again. The moment we get hit, boom, instantly get the shield back, which is just crazy. 10% chance to explode. I'm gonna say let's go with the armor. I do want to be done with these. Movement speed is the other one. Then cooldown reduction doesn't even do anything. So let's get the armor. We'll definitely get the armor. Maybe even max life. Yes, okay, I do want to level up the spell, don't get me wrong. But I also just want to be done with the passives. Because right now my plan is the following. I pick up the 5 passives. Let's go with Laurel. Cooldown increase and the vulnerability increase. I want to make Laurel just become super defensive. We might even be able to beat the very final boss just with Laurel and what is it called, the pentagram or whatever. Clover, that's a definite yes. I'm gonna take that. Now, why I go with Clovers is because I want to be able to get XP after I get the pentagram. In case you don't know, pentagram tends to delete everything, so it's gonna be a bit harder to pick up XP after the fact. So yeah, there's that. Let's go Mirage robe. Let's get this. Okay, it's another shield. As I said, we want movement speed, maybe max life. Movement speed, maybe max life. Actually, no, I want curses. Movement speed and curses, and then there are the other 2 choices. So that would be not this. That would be the skull, and then I don't remember the name. Effect last one longer. Torna's box. I remember it. When I'm not trying to think about it on purpose, I remember it easier than not. And in my opinion, I should actually start going off to the top left or the bottom. Towards any direction, effect lasts longer, and so that when I get all my passives done, I will be easily, picking things up. So let's go towards the Pumarolas. Of course, we're also gonna beat the Guardians. I don't think we're gonna have any issues with anything, to be completely honest. Now this thing levels up. Oh, I just realized something else too. Because I'm playing with the shieldy thing, because I'm playing with what is it called, Laurel, I will be able to combine the 2 cursed items to get Super Laurel. And then we will definitely not die from the final boss. So yeah, this is gonna be a long run. Let's go with Crown, of course. XP gain is good and whatnot. Look at this. We're setting up all our crazy antics here. All our little clones on the ground exploding. Or we're getting a shield. It's either going to be we're getting a shield or we're setting up a clone. All in all, busted. A Skullomaniac is here. Very nice. We got Skullomaniac. Now I'm just missing the movement speed. And after that, the Torona's box and the run is a go. I mean, look at this. We're just setting up all our little clone armada. King Bible, no Laurel. Yes, a chance to explode 20% because why not? I mean, the difference between exploding and not exploding is very small, I think. It's still killing the opponents anyway, so I don't really care about it that much. We got the lead over here, which froze. So now we can surround it. So we pop it. Let's go with Clover. Even more luck. The more luck we get, the better, of course. As that's gonna make it so we're gonna get more out of the pentagram. Because the pentagram is the main issue at the end of the day. When I'm gonna get the pentagram, which hopefully is gonna happen after I got everything that I want, we will have some issues. Damage up by 20 by 20. Okay, from 40 we're doing like 75. By the way, I also increased the bitrate, so theoretically today we should be able to see everything that I do. So let's hope for that to be a happy time. And I also want to see what it's gonna look like when the freezing is gonna evolve, because let's not forget we also have the evolution of that. I like how she's styling. I don't want any of these. Honestly, I want to banish the bracer, but I don't need to banish the bracer. Roll these. Let's roll these too. Let's go with armor, of course, as that is part of the build, pretty much. Once again, movement speed. Can I find my movement speed in my Torona's box? That would be really lovely. I'm not sure if she gets... By the way, I'm saying she, but just because she's dancing, I guess, but maybe it's not. You never know. Let's go with Crown. With this character is... I really enjoy that the frozen statues are also stylized based on what the current style of yeah, we're having. Let's continue with... Let's get Laurel, one additional charge. Let's see, do I get both charges instantly? No, I don't get them both instantly. I do charge them up slowly. Still, I love it. I love it. I love it. Having 3 charges on Laurel is definitely a go. Let's go with Crown once again. Skullomaniac, really unimportant for us. And honestly, if I'm gonna find the bracer one more time, I'm gonna banish it. Because at this point, I have found it twice. Therefore, why not just banish it? I really hope I'm gonna find Torona's box in time. And also the movement speed. I guess we're gonna take this. Invulnerability timer. I mean, I saw that there was the bracer there, but... The thing is that when you banish in this game, you actually lose a level up, so I'm gonna keep the banishes. I also want to keep the rerolls, by the way. I don't want to waste all my rerolls. And the hardest part is going to be how I will level up the pentagram from destroying everything into not destroying everything. Let's go Laurel. Damage immunity lasts longer. That's always good. Maybe I should go ahead and trigger some opponents. Yeah, maybe I should go ahead and trigger like the skeletons and whatnot. There is no reason to just sit here and don't do anything. I mean, it's not like we're not doing anything, we're just still clearing out opponents. But you know what I mean. Honestly speaking, why did I even start from the bottom down? Let's actually go upwards. Laurel, yes, why not? And now recharge of it. Yeah, now that I'm here, might as well get rid of this skeleton. So, whoop, here we go. This, as far as I remember, this is the part where you're supposed to get some levels. So let's definitely try to invest into XPing right this moment and not lose anything out. Yeah, this is the part of the run where you XP. Let's get armor. And it starts feeling like we're about to be forced into getting something I don't want to get. So let's hope that we're gonna find at least Pentagram, man. None of these, to be honest. Skullomaniac, I'm gonna continue with that. At least give me Pentagram. If not, you know, if not the items I want, at least give me the weapon I want. Let's go armor. Yeah, this is actually the part of the run. At the 5-minute mark is when you're supposed to XP, I guess, in this stage. None of these, to be honest. Skullomaniac, more opponents, more whatever. I see some opponents are stuck over there. Pretty sure a bunch of opponents are stuck all over the place. So, definitely a bad part to be in. Bad part of the town to be in at this moment. And I'm fighting some Tanukis. Are the Tanukis area specific? Feels like they are. I'm not seeing them all over the place always. None of these, to be honest. Let's go Skullomaniac. Once again, I'm gonna keep the rerolls for when I actually need them. I used to reroll in the beginning for no reason, but now, for example, I try to keep them for when I need to. Let's banish the bracers. You know, let's actually banish them. And let's actually use all the banishes for weapons, most likely. Because weapons are going to be my one main deciding factor here of what we can't really take. Let's also banish the Hollow Heart. We're not gonna take that either. But you said weapons. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid banishing weapons right now because I will most likely get the pentagram and be done with it. I don't even need the empty tome. So we're gonna also banish the empty tome, as the cooldowns are not a thing. We literally cast every time this blink happens. Now, if I don't move... Yeah, if I don't move, nothing happens, as you see. So we definitely need to be moving all the time. Can I please get my movement speed? And hopefully the pentagram. Actually, I would like to get the pentagram right now. Although it's gonna delete the XP a lot of times. 4 ounce boxes here. Very nice. Very nice. Now, we just need to find one more item, and that is the movement speed provider. Although I'm not sure if moving faster makes castings happen faster, but that doesn't matter. I want the movement speed because I will be moving all the time anyway. Might as well move faster. No reason to be moving slowly, especially when you have so much curse. Well, Tehran's box is what we're gonna take on this point. Maybe I should start banishing weapons. Maybe I should start banishing weapons so that we can get the pentagram. Because the game doesn't seem to allow us to do so. Let's go and fight the skeleton. Or at least summon it, you know. Okay, skeleton has been summoned. Let's now run away. I do have the shield, of course. I am stacking shield stacks, and not only do I have the shield. Hey, look, the skeleton... Oh, I didn't know that the skeleton core did that. Let's banish the weapons. Let's start banishing weapons. I have 7 banishes, might as well go for it. Especially when we can get level through chests anyway. Let's do that. The only thing what I'm afraid of with pentagram is it's deleting chests. Like, that's the only issue I have with it. Otherwise, I'm really eager to get it. Let's banish the Fiera del Furo. I think the whatever that older thing is, the drill is found rarely. In general, there are rare weapons and often weapons. You want to banish whatever is often. Summon Knight, I don't even know if it's often or not. That's a roll here, I would say. Let's banish. Let's banish an axe. We are losing levels, by the way, but it's going to be 10 levels. At the end of the day, we're gonna lose 10 levels through those set banishes. And also, we're gonna get everything back the moment I get the pentagram. Not the pentagram, but the moment I get the moon. Because in case you don't know, the moon is, you know, gives you a bunch of XP and also clears everything out and you just get a magnet effect going. Like, the moon is straight up busted. Can I get movement speed, please, though? Please, game, please. Provide us with the wings. Come on. Let's banish the Shadow Pinion. Okay, let's banish... let's actually roll here. Let's banish Song of Mana. Okay, let's banish Knife. Let's banish Magic Wand. Okay, and now we hope... We just hope that our XP gain... Candy Box, thank you! I can choose whatever weapon I want. We're gonna go with Pentagram here, boom. And now everything is dusted, as you can see, and we're dusting things extremely fast. Nice. Please level up the pentagram. Thank you. Please make it so a chance to get a... Yeah, no, cooldown reduced. That's useless. Why did we just dusted a bunch of XP? Just gonna sit here. Nope. I need this perfect. And we don't move here. Pick up the XP if we can. However much XP we can, that is. And whoa, we got XP. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice pentagram. 25% chance to race items. So now, yes, okay, we are racing items most of the time. But we will slowly build up the levels. Slowly, and we're not going to be losing things. That's why I said that getting luck is very, very important. And we found the wings, so off we go pick up those items now. And off we go to the rest of the, you know, expedition we have to go. Because Pentagram has stopped deleting items from the last patch, as far as I know. It does still delete XP, as you can see. But it has stopped deleting items. And as you can see, we are fighting against the Pentagram right now. But I'm also trying to level it up as much as I can. Those 10 seconds cutoff isn't really a thing, just so you know. That is not a thing. And as you can see, nothing is ever going to be an issue for us. Imagine now this becoming the super pentagram in a moment, which is going to happen. Now, of course, the downside of the pentagram is that, as I said, deletes XP. And also, I'm not really sure if it works on bosses. Come on, man. Come on, man. Again deleted? Maybe, you know what I should do? Yeah, I should try to trigger the pentagram only when opponents are close enough for us. So that we can also pick up the XP exactly after the assassination. I don't want to trigger the pentagram when opponents aren't close to us. XP, 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 XP. It's also very sad that we don't have XP pickup. You know what? Let's stop trying to level up here because pentagram is just deleting everything. Let's try to just pick up all the items. Until... Oh, no. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. I don't want to do that. I want to actually level up right now. So I can level up the pentagram right now. So I can stop deleting items. Because I think the next level of pentagram is like 50% chance not delete items. Or something like that. Here we go. Yeah, 45% chance not delete items. And this goes alongside your luck. And right now my luck is at plus 90%. So theoretically it should be something like 60 to 70% chance not delete items right this moment. And I will try to bring it up to the highest level possible, and then also maybe evolve it first if I'm lucky enough, so that we can, you know, maybe get, instead of, no, yes, pentagram. Yes, 65% chance not to raise. Very nice. Very nice. At 65% plus 90% luck, now it's guaranteed. It's not actually guaranteed. Maybe evolve it, maybe evolve it. Yes, this is an evolved weapon because I'm seeing evolved, and we got the pentagram evolution, and now it's over. Now we no longer, not only do we not lose XP, but now it's gonna be popping all the time, every time, and we're gonna even be gathering more XP, not only more XP, but also magnetize XP. Pop it! Go! Doof, doof, doof. Everything gathers, and we're gonna just have Madness Incarnate now, because this is why this character is busted. Now you're gonna all the time, this is gonna be happening every single second, every single time, bam, boom, bam, boom, explosions, and just the one chain reaction after the other, and it's done. This is the build, you know, from zero to hero, as they say, and this is us becoming heroes extremely fast, extremely fast. Please pick up that thing before I level up too much. Okay, let's pick that up, and let's run to the next item before I get too many levels. I'm not even sure if this guy can even lose life. I think that guy doesn't even get affected by the moon. But we're gonna be gaining so many levels here. I try to avoid leveling up Toronto's box. That is at least the plan right now. Where is the item right there? I missed the item. Don't level up. No. I got the item. Okay, now we're gonna be leveling that thing up. Now let's get the spinach and off to the next item we run before... Before madness, before we level up the Toronto's box to the highest level. That's the main concern I have, because if you level up Toronto's box too fast, then these things here, the guardians, are gonna be chasing you down like there is no tomorrow. And yeah, that's already the case almost, by the way. That is almost already the case, so let's hope we're not gonna lose by my own mistakes. Where's the next item? At the end of the day, though, it doesn't even matter. And there is a reason why it doesn't matter, because I am spawning infinite laurels anyway, right? It's not only that we get infinite everything, we get everything infinite. What does he even mean? Well, what I mean to say is that, yes, opponents might be extremely powerful, extremely fast, extremely ABCDE, but at the flip side of that, we are also having a permanent triple buffed shield, triple duration shield, or whatever you want to call it. So it doesn't matter if opponents run fast and whatnot. Let's run up there, let's pick up that thing. Money gain, because why not? We're gaining so many levels anyway. Where are my popping moons? Popping moons, popping moons, let's go. Boom, again. Boom, again. Or not. Or not. It doesn't trigger infinite times all the time, every time. But it still does trigger. And we also have our little shieldy boys. Whoa, 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 everything's running a bit too fast. You see, that's the issue with too much curse. This is the issue with too much curse. I don't think we're gonna lose though, because we still have the pentagram and we still are spawning all these. Wow, did you see how those flew? We're still spawning all the clones, right? And we're also getting the shield. So every time we don't trigger a moon, we're gonna trigger something else that protects us. I don't want any of these. None of these, none of these, none of these. Let's roll. No, 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 no. Oh, this is the doubling of stuff. Honestly, no. Somebody said that the doubling of stuff is really visible when I could have gone for that 80% damage. Whatever. Somebody also told me that this is a very coward way to taking Awaken as a coward spell. Here we go. Freezing enemies generates explosions. And you find more Olologian. And let's continue moving around. The thing is that I will cast one of the three things, right? I either cast the clones behind me. When that happens, then okay, it's an explosion that hits opponents. That's the one choice, right? Is that box gonna evolve any of our weapons? I don't think so. We're not even gonna go there. Because as far as I know, we're still lacking the other half of this to be able to get the super shield. So yeah, as I was trying to say, the chances of what our spell is going to be are 3 out of 3, right? That's always random. I don't even care what I get on too many levels. So the one choice is we get a moon attack, which is of course extremely good because we kill everything and get a bunch of levels. The other choice is we get the shield, right? Which is also very good. So we get a free shield, another hit that we're gonna block. And then the third choice is we're gonna get the clones, which are like 5 clones that explode and freeze opponents, which is also good. So there is literally no downside. As long as I'm moving, we shouldn't either be dying and we should be gaining a bunch of XP anyway. And now that I also have all this healing, all these healing related items leveled up, we're even better off. Let's take this. This hopefully is gonna... Yeah, we have to level this fully up so we get the super shield. And then we're also gonna get the super shield in a bit, right? Let's not forget that. We're about to get the super shield in a bit. And if I get the super shield, it's literally impossible for us to die. So, oh, I guess the other elite also died. Let's go and get that thing. Let's go and get the egg before we lose that. Yeah, opponents are trying to hit us here. You know what? Maybe I should take retaliation damage thing. As my last arcana, I should take the thing that says you retaliate damage based on your armor and whatnot. Especially when I'm about to get the shield maxed out. Look how much XP is chasing us down, man. And just, do you see, once in a while when it just explodes around us and a million numbers appear? Yeah, that's when we happen to roll the ice. Let's level up. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're gonna get a bunch of levels here and let's continue onwards. And around here, the next box I'm gonna find is going to give us what we want. And that is, you know, oh, we found a box. Let's rotate over there, pick up the box, and now we're gonna get my level on most likely the Laurel, right? Yeah, Laurel is maxed out. Nice. So evolve Laurel caps incoming damage at 10, retaliation when losing charges. So this is literally the same thing, but now I can only take up to 10 damage per hit. So yeah, now we're literally immortal. And also every time we lose a shield, an explosion happens. So it's over, like we're super over. And this is not modded, okay? This is not modded. This is not, I haven't affected any game files, anything. This is how this character plays. This is, as I told you, by far the most powerful character. Even if you play her with 6 weapons, right? Because I'm playing her with 3 weapons right now, just so that I can control a bit better what's happening. But still, even if you play this with 6 weapons, still completely busted, right? You're still gonna be gaining shields extremely faster than you normally should. You're still gonna be gaining yeah, free explosions a lot faster than you normally should. You're still gonna be gaining literally everything a lot faster than you normally should. The only trick, I guess, is to not make the mistake and pick up trash weapons that already fire very often, and she actually fires them less often. Weapons like that would be pretty much every whip slash everything that attacks a lot of times, like knives and projectile weapons, and you know, anything that seems to be shooting out projectiles pretty often. Those weapons are definitely a no for her. But weapons that have a huge cooldown, maybe even books, maybe books could be good. But all in all, I think what I'm using here is the best by far. That's also why I'm using those, right? Did I get my legendary? Nope. I think for my base weapon to level up, I need to have maxed out. What do I have to have maxed out? I think I have to have maxed out the magnet. So right now I should have the magnet maxed out. Let's run over to the boxes. I just forgot an egg. Let's rotate back to get the egg. Then we're gonna run down to the boxes. Okay, let's get whatever. Doesn't really matter. Let's continue. One of those skeletons is gonna die and is gonna give us what we oh so much desire. Are you kidding me? Where did the egg go? Here it is. Let's pick it up. Off we go. Look how many explosions are even happening. And there has been a chest somewhere close to this. And then our chest is up there. So let's rotate back to the chest. And this should give us the new legendary. Yep, I'm seeing legendaries roll out, and this is it. The blood battle or whatever. Xieroeh. Evolves mirage robe. Projectiles move and confuse enemies. Oh, they do actually move. I love it. Yeah, I don't know why it means confuse enemies. That they chase them down? Is that what it means? I love that they move. What an awesome design weapon! And does it actually mean that they chase down the clones instead of me? Does that mean confused? Because if that means confused, then... Cool, I would say. Yeah, I'm not gonna trash talk this. This is cool. If it makes opponents chase down clones instead of you, then it's awesome. What am I? I'm still gaining levels. I guess I was done with it, but I guess I was wrong. I'm rotating back up for the chest. I'm eager to read all those comments being like, blind Sifd skips chests. I should really stop being self-deprecating. I don't even have issue with myself, so why would I be self-deprecating? I don't know. I guess I'm used to this kind of humor from whatever I'm watching or whatever is affecting my life. And in general, you know what? After talking with a bunch of my friends, and I have realized that I should stop assuming negative of things, because that always feels weird, right? I have a friend of mine that does that too. Always assumes that somebody has misunderstood him or something, and he's like, no, I didn't mean like, the moment I disagree with him just for the smallest of the smallest things, he instantly like tries to say, no, that's not what I meant, and he means it, right? He does mean that it was not what I meant, like I misunderstood him. But the thing is that sometimes he assumes that I misunderstood him while I haven't. Right, and yeah, I start thinking that I'm doing that to myself too, right? I'm saying that people might, you know, disagree with me, or people might comment something negative about me, while that might not even be the case, and I should really stop doing that. And in general, I should stop being negative and self-deprecating, because honestly, something that hit me like a couple of days ago is that I start becoming, not famous per se, but you know, I start becoming known, right? And I read like a comment about somebody else playing Peglin. I watched a video of somebody else playing Peglin, and they were literally talking about me, that I'm, you know, that I used to complain a lot, and I always was all telling the devs that they were nerfing the game, and that was bad. And you know, it was like a chain of comments literally trash talking me on a completely different YouTuber's channel. And I mean, the fact that they were trash talking me, I mean, everybody can enjoy whatever they want, right? Like, I don't really mind that people, and I also don't care about the YouTuber that had those comments, leaving them there. That was like not my issue at all. Like, I really don't care if people are okay or not with what I represent. By the way, what is this? Yeah, exactly, a box. Why is this box? Super Candy Box 2 Turbo. Gifts of Candy Box allows to choose among a select of advanced weapons. Wait, what? These are evolved weapons. What? Excuse me, what? Okay. Well, whatever I choose here is gonna be casting alongside everything else. Let's go with Echo Knight, the thing we went with yesterday. That should be like 5 slashes going downwards or something crazy. Yeah, this thing. I love this thing. It's pretty good. So we're gonna have Echo Slash, and now we're also gonna have everything else that we also had. So what that was very lucky, by the way. The fact that I didn't even know that existed. Anyway, so as I said, deleting the comments is not an issue for me. People trash talking me online or whatever, also not really an issue. But what is an issue is that I have a picture of being negative and all the time, I guess, nagging or whatever, which I should really fix, because this is something factually speaking bad. In my opinion, right? I want to improve myself, and honestly, people believing or stop watching me just because they believe that I'm always negative or I'm always nagging, etc, 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 might be true. I'm not saying it's a lie, but it's the thing that is bothering me. Not because people are trash talking me. Like, it's not about my picture, it's about what the human I am, what the person I am, and I want to fix that. So yeah, I'm gonna be like on a self-exploring journey about stop being negative and stop being self-deprecating, etc, 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 because everything goes together, right? I mean, in your mind everything goes together, or at least in my mind maybe everything goes together. Maybe, just maybe, because I'm not a psychiatrist, right? But maybe I am doing self-deprecating humor, and by doing that, I ease myself into being allowed to trash talk other people's opinion or, you know, decisions of game balancing or pretty much anything that feels like negative. And because it's one thing that I'm gonna say, oh, I'm trash, blah, 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 I'm having fun. Nobody's gonna trash talk me about that. But it's another thing to be like, oh, this dev made this bad and the game is worse and now the game is trash and whatnot. That might make people actually, you know, disagree with me and be like, nope, you're wrong about that, man. Stop being a whiny baby. Well, you know, while I'm gonna be trash talking myself, everybody's gonna be like, haha, so fun. I mean, I don't even know everybody. I'm saying everybody and everybody and everybody, but nothing applies to everybody ever. So by definition, saying everybody believes is just straight up wrong. The sentence itself is by definition wrong. So I should also stop doing. Anyway, I'm gonna continue playing this game. I hope you guys enjoy. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Don't forget to subscribe. We're always doing random runs. I have like 3 or 4 more characters to go through here, and then we're gonna rotate over to another game. I'm also trying to maybe get some free time to upload the 3rd video per day, because right now we're running around all the time with doing, you know, preparing for winter season, which more specifically means ski. I'm a very much a ski enthusiast, which pretty much a lot of people know as far as I know. Look at this, we're in the middle of snowy mountains and over here, so I enjoy what we're doing. Let's continue zigzagging. Another thing I should also fix is wasting free time, by the way. I'm always trying to create free time for myself, and then I'm overdoing it with abusing said free time. Like, I'm watching YouTube for 5 and 6 hours per day. I'm watching series and anime and whatnot for 3 and 4 and 5, 6 hours per day. And then I'm like sleeping for 4 hours. Like, that's my life. I wake up, I'm like, I'm talking with my thumbnail guy, I'm talking with my editor. And then after who knows how many hours, I start shooting some videos, and then I just shoot a bunch of, watch a bunch of things. What did I want to get here? I remember I wanted to get something very specific. Every 2 minutes, pick up that one thing. No. Listed weapons also meant special damaging zones. Not really. Armor, a weapon listed damages and reflects enemies damage. Characters gain bonus damage depending on missing health. We're gonna take this. This is... right? Like, armor also affects listed weapons damage, which I have none of these. And reflects every damage. Enemy damage. Yeah, this is what I mean. Let's get this, whatever. Whatever. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what we get. This character is completely busted. Oh, we lost life. How did we lose life? Who knows? If I zigzag around here, we're not gonna lose life again. Look at this. We're sending off our clones. I do really enjoy that fact. I hope everything is visible. I hope YouTube is not gonna butcher my bitrate, because I literally made sure that I'm recording at 20,000 bitrate. I'm double the bitrate I'm recording at. Theoretically, everything should be visible right now. So it's awesome that we're sending off those clones that are supposed to be magnetizing opponents, right? So what an awesome, and it also explodes them and everything, and we also have the Amaterasu on the ground, and then we also have the moon, and we're just straight up busted. In every sense of the imagination, we are busted. This character is insane. I love it. I love how insane this character is. I always enjoy it when characters are insane, and this one is no difference to that. You know, that's what I want. I don't want to specifically win. I want to specifically be broken. Of course I do want that, right? But it's more fun to me when we become broken through different ways. That is what I enjoy. Like, this character is busted not specifically because she does 2,100% more damage. No. Or because she has 99% as cooldown. But because she has a mechanic which at the end of the day is as if she has 99% less cooldown, right? But she is very weak with some other stuff. I'm busted right now because I have all these weapons that are supposed to be cast, you know, once every minute. But if the build was something like, I don't know, you know, arcane missiles and flame wand and daggers, then she would be trash. She would be complete and utter trash. And I love the fact that this is the case here. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy characters that have some very unique strengths that break the game. Like, those strengths break the game, not specifically the character. Just no matter what you do, you can't go wrong. You always will win. No, that's just like, oh, a power trip, I guess. I mean, this is also power trip, don't get me wrong, but you know, I think you people understand what I mean. I think everybody understands what I mean. Let's continue going around. You know what other game had this? What was it called? I have a playlist on it. Hopefully top right is gonna appear. If the editor puts it there in time, which as far as I know he does. What was it called? The editor, find it, man. What are you talking about, man? Say the game. It's the, how was it called? It was like I was a ninja and we were, you choose between 4 spells, and I guess you were samurai or whatever. So, I really don't remember what it's called. Theoretically, cards are appearing top right now, or maybe maybe I'm gonna find it on my own. I'm gonna put it up there. It is a game where you become busted most of the time. You become busted most of the time, but it's based on what build you go. If you go electric build, then you will become busted because you use a bunch of electric skills. And then that game also had weights on items and skills. So whatever build you you know, invested in, that's what you found most of the time on the level ups. So you just became completely busted. So that's the style of game I enjoy playing. There was something about blizzard, ice blizzard, ice wind. Yeah, was it a weird name? I don't remember. Man, my memory with names is complete and utter trash. I'm good at explaining what the game is about. Like, I can literally tell you right now, you are a samurai that has 6 swords flying at his back, and you throw the swords out, and in the beginning you choose what class you want to go with, and you can become with fire swords or lightning swords or poison swords or, you know, a bunch of things, and you dash all the time, and then you pick up swords with special abilities, and you have 4 skills, 1 skill for the dash, 1 skill, like, it's like Hades. It's like Hades, but with samurais. But I don't remember the name. That's the issue. And we're fighting the boss right now, which is surviving. Look at what the boss looks like. It looks like a hydra or whatever. Come on, go down, boss. Come on, boss. You're taking 777 damage like so many times. Why are you surviving? Why is the boss still surviving? I guess because of the crazy curse amount we have. Yeah, we have a bit too much curse. Wait a minute. Why am I running away from the boss? I'm gonna run into the boss. I'm gonna retaliate you to death. What is happening? What is this? You see this? It's like cling, clong, cling, clong, cling. What is this? Yeah, do you see this? Like, as if we're blocking or something. That felt like as if we're blocking hits. That reminds me of Yomi Hustle. I mean, that game got a name change. Now it's called Your Only Move is Hustle, because it got copyright claimed by another game that's called Yomi. That seems so stupid to me, by the way. I don't know, man. I'm all okay with... I mean, I'm not really all okay with copyright claims to be a copyright law and whatnot, honestly. But the thing with copyright law, in my opinion, is that if it didn't exist, then the people that would abuse copyright law would be... the fact that copyright law can be abused is the main issue. But the thing is, it goes both ways, right? On the one hand, you have... if there didn't exist any copyright law, then everybody would copy everybody and nobody could stop anything, and then you would have so much AI and robots and extremely huge companies just straight up ripping everything out, right? Because that's the issue. If there didn't exist copyright law, then the big companies would literally rip out everybody because they had the power and the computational power so that they could just straight up copy whatever they wanted and nobody could stop them, right? Books, fiction, pictures, everything. But if you have copyright law, then once again, the big companies can copyright a bunch of things and then the smaller people cannot actually use them, right? But when it's used in an extremely bad manner, I think it was a bad handling with the Yomi Hustle thing, because there is a game called Yomi, which somehow, coincidentally, I am playing, right? It's a board game that I am actually playing with my friends, and not with my friends, with, 1-2 specific friends that enjoy it. And the game is like as if it's paper, scissors. Paper, rock, scissors. It's like you try to... By the way, the idea Yomi, the word Yomi is supposed to mean that you read your opponent and try to change your mindset based on what mindset you think the opponent has. Something like that. Like reading your opponent is what Yomi means. And that is what that card game is. Like, it's a card game where you're supposed to play cards closed and then you open them at the same time and whoever wins. Okay, that's just an abstract explanation of the game. And that card game is like 10 years old or something. It's pretty much a dead game as far as I know. Like, I don't know anybody knowing it. I don't know if it's even in any list. Like, I have never heard anybody talk about that board game ever. But I did know it. I have it, like, I have bought it and I have played it. I am playing it, actually. Up to this date, I'm still playing it. Because it's just a very simple game where you just play cards closed and whoever wins, wins, right? It's a fighting game. And that game, as I said, let's say 10 years ago, borderline dead game. Borderline. I'm not saying it's completely dead because I don't know what the sales are, what sales are going on the guys, like on the company's behalf. But the new game that got created is a free-to-play game. Okay, free-to-play online game, not a card game. Online free-to-play game. It's not called Yomi. It's called Yomi Hustle. So it has a secondary name associated with it. And I guess just because it's a fighting game theme, because, the Yomi play the card game is also fighting game themed, just because of that, they copyright claimed the name. Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Why are you using your copyright to just make people aware that your game exists? Because that's what that is, right? When your game is straight up dead, and somebody comes along and says that, we're gonna have a similar name than that game, man... I don't know, man. I just don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people that know about law and whatnot. Definitely. By the way, let's forget about what I'm talking about for a moment here. And do you see what's even happening on the screen? Madness. I like how we have like a box of darkness here in the middle and nothing can even come remotely close to us and everything is destroyed. But yeah, as I tried to say, man, if your game is borderline... if you're not expanding your game... and you have left it to die for 10 years, I think copyright claims should be... in my opinion, you might disagree with it, but in my opinion, at this day and age we're living, at the year 2023 or whatever, I think copyrights should last for, I guess, 5 years or something. Now, you're gonna say, 5 years? Are you crazy? In 5 years, everybody's gonna steal you. No. In my opinion, you should be allowed to refresh your copyright claim as long as you do something new with it or something. Like, the law should change. The law should completely change. Completely naturally different laws, in my opinion. What is happening right now is, like, not okay, in my opinion. Even if, let's say, Mr. Beast uploads a video and then, Mr. Beast's channel dies. Like, he stops using the channel completely, he doesn't do anything with it, he just leaves it to die and then sits there. Why after 5 or... I mean, maybe 5 is too much, but why after 10 years of a thing not having any progress whatsoever, like, people have left it to rot, like, nobody cares about it, there isn't a new patch, there isn't a new video, there is nothing, there isn't a new content, like, just straight up nothing. Do you see what the boss is even doing? It's just flipping around. Look at it. Whee! It's flipping around off the right. So yeah, after 5 or 10 years have passed, I'm saying random numbers here, right? It's not specifically 5. Let's say 10. After 10 years have passed, although 5 is better because, we're about to lose. After 5 years are passed, why is there any reason that, you know, you should still, I guess because it was your idea, yeah, but you're not doing anything with it. Why don't you allow people to build upon it? Like, why just because you thought about something 10 years ago, you're allowed to get money out of it forever? Let alone keep the name. Like, naming copyrights is, in my opinion, extremely stupid. Like, okay, maybe content copyright, yeah, maybe we can discuss it, but naming copyrights, I disagree, no matter what you tell me. And we're dying, whee! And that is pretty much the end of the run. And now everybody is gonna be in the car. No, I'm kidding. Let's quit. I mean, let's revive and then die again. Boom, instantly dead. And that's it. We just lost our life. And that's it. As I said, what an awesome run. What a powerful run. Banish 10 or more weapons in a single run. Unlock Seal. I don't know what Seal is. Summon 15 minutes with Beaniiman. Unlock Mirage Robe. And evolve the Mirage Robe to unlock a Maconi. Coney the Maconi. Maybe even a Macaroni. And let's also unlock Maconi. Area temporary increases at fixed intervals. Okay. Okay, area temporary increase and this new weapon, whatever that is. So, yeah, let's, what did I want to see? I wanted to see what this X is that I like here. A seal. Allows to banish an item from level up choices or a pickup from light sources. Use in collection menu. Oh, okay, so that means you go over here in collection. And you're like, I don't want to, I don't want to see, oh, cannot be sealed, I see. So you're like, okay, I want to seal Pichone. Wow. Wow. Awesome. Awesome. You can literally control what you want to never see. What an awesome and powerful thing. Love it. Pichons are pretty rare. You can just banish the flame. And I guess pentagram or lightning or whatever. Wow. Just straight up wow. Love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more, subscribe too. And yeah. I really hope I'm gonna listen to some opinions down below. I know, you know, half of you guys don't care about the trash I'm rumbling. Other half of you guys are excited about it. And then there are also people that are, you know, neutral to it. I hope everybody is having fun. As long as you guys are having fun, I'm having fun too. Because in my opinion, that is the most important thing. On average, you know. Now, in life itself, I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna open up a philosophical discussion at the last, you know, minute of my video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you guys around.